All right, guys, I want to talk to you about the two biggest mistakes you're making on the good lighting, bad lighting assignment. The first one is that you're shooting through windows that have direct sunlight coming through them, which is what I am standing in right now. See how you can see this shadow on my face? We don't want that. We don't want shadows with hard lines on them. We don't want windows that have the sun shining directly through them. That's what I mean when I talk about direct sunlight. If we wanted sunlight in our photos, we'd just go outside in the sun. That's not what we're looking for. Let me show you what the right lighting looks like. Okay, so here I am by a window that does not have direct sunlight coming through it. It's basically just shade outside, no direct sunlight shining through this window. And you can see how much nicer this light looks coming in through the window on my face. That's what we're looking for. We really want to avoid that direct sunlight so that we can get this awesome lighting coming through a window that does not have direct sunlight shining in it. All right, the second biggest mistake you guys are making on the good lighting, bad lighting assignment is the photo in the shade. So a lot of you got your subject into shade, but then you weren't paying attention to the background, to what's back here. Remember, behind the subject, we want more shade. If we're in the shade, but we can see things in the sun behind the person, we don't have the best lighting. Look at my eyes and watch the difference between this and this. If we get the lighting right in the shade, the eyes should really shine. You should get that nice reflection in them. So pay attention to what's behind your subject and make sure there's nothing back there except for more shade. One last example of the whole shade thing. You can see behind me right now, nothing but shade. But if I tilt this camera down, now I've got sunny blue sky in the background. And our cameras get confused by that and they make our photos darker. You can see that my eyes and my face and everything got a little bit darker when I included that blue sky, that sunny blue sky in the background. Watch my face as I bring the camera back down, get that bright background out of the video or out of the photo, and you can see the exposure my camera gives me is much nicer. Again, look at that. So avoid this because look at how dark my eyes got when I did this. And try to make sure that there's nothing behind your model except for more shade. All right, those are the two biggest mistakes you're making on the good lighting, bad lighting assignment. Fix those two things and you will be good to go and you will have awesome photos.